What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to the Cool Koi Show, brought to you by the Undisputed World of MMA, where you enter all world of MMA and all things fight fans. I will be giving my UFC Fight Night recap, Apex 108, fight fans. And fight fans, I gotta say it right now. I'm gonna say it right now live. I do not want to see Alexandre Pantoja fight Joshua Van, because I would rather see Taira fight Alexandre. I would rather see Taira fight Alexandre Pantoja. Yes, I said it, fight fan. I know Joshua Van had a great performance against Roval.
Roybal has thrown nearly 400 total strikes tonight.
Oh, it's nice right hand by Joshua. Oh, that is so insane.
3-round fight.
But man, Taira looked damn good. I know there was a short notice fight for Parks in this fight fans, but man, Taira looked good, fight fans. And I know that Taira was supposed to fight a heavy grappler in Abazia. He's a heavy grappler, heavy pressure. That's who Taira's supposed to fight. But things happened. Abazia got injured, and he fought Parks. And let me tell you something. The UFC was high on Parks, man. They was high on Parks. Coming up on the scene, he was 10-0. But that O had to go last night. I was very impressed with Taira's striking, his improved boxing, his ground game.
Hanno bisogno di prendere un po' le misure.
Bravo.
Al destro! Incredibile!
One thing that I was looking at in Taira game. How's his ground game? How's that improved? Can he stuff the takedowns? If he get taken down, can he get back up off his feet? And he showed me everything I needed to know for me to get on here and say that I feel like Taira is the guy for Pantoja. He is Pantoja kryptonite if they fight. This guy got the boxing, the speed. He got the verse, he mixed it up very well with the kicks. He's very, very versatile. And he has the wrestling. And those are things that you need.
Cercando anche la submission dalla schiena. E subito, come un treno, cerca il takedown. Tatsuro Taira e lo ottiene.
Bravissimo, velocissimo.
Power, wrestling, grappling defense. And that's all you need to give Pantoja problems. Because as we know, it's Pantoja. Pantoja is amazing champ. Amazing. I think he'll go down as the GOAT at flyweight if he isn't already the GOAT, fight fans. I can see Joshua Van giving him problems as well. But big question mark, fight fans. Can Joshua Van stuff the takedowns from Pantoja? Can Joshua Van handle the bright lights? Can he handle Pantoja black belt in jiu-jitsu? Can he handle those things, fight fans? We've seen that Kaka France couldn't handle it. And then the guy before Kaka France, he got choked out by Pantoja.
It's under the chin.
Oh, no, it ain't. He pulled it out.
Yeah.
That big old Japanese head, rich like you said.
Did he sleep?
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Oh!
That's the game plan.
Way to go, Pantoja.
That's the game plan that you should have had, and he did.
That second round.
He
got it
executed.
bad in the second round.
Did y'all see how he grabbed on him like a vice grip, like a
Brazil,
snake?
stand up, baby.
Brazil in the building.
Stand up, Brazil.
Hey, but shout out to Kyle.
Salute the Kyle.
Shout out to Kyle. You didn't, yeah, he didn't get the win.
That is a question mark I have in my head when these guys coming up and they fight Pantoja. Grappling, striking, power, like boxing, all those things, and to be quite honest, Parks supposed to fight Steve Urso. Steve, not Steve Urkel, you know what I'm saying? He supposed to fight Steve, but since Abasi got injured, he stepped up, which is, we gotta give props to Parks for stepping up to fight Taira, and Taira showed levels, man. People can say, oh, it was a short notice. Parks wasn't his original opponent. It's supposed to have been Abasi, Mia Abasi supposed to fight Taira, and this and that. You can say that. But with you saying that, if you've been keeping up with Taira fights, this guy has improved, guys. Punching straight. I like how he was throwing he got a new boxing coach. He's mixing up the boxing, punching straight down the pipe, straight down the middle. No sloppiness, no waste of movement when he's moving around. Just really, really good. This kid is nothing but 25 years old, and he's looking like a champ. 25, looking like a champ, fight fans. Taira is the guy to give Pantoja problems. Mark my words. If they fight, I feel like that Taira need probably one more fight. One more big name fight, like a prospect. He beat him. He next for the title fight. Either that's against Joshua Van or Pantoja. Most likely against Pantoja. If Taira do get a title fight next year sometime in 2026. But fight fans, I'm loving this new blood at flyweight. I'm loving it, man. The Joshua Vans, the Rovals. And I know that Roval, I want to say this to fight fans. I know that Roval beat Taira. And Joshua Van beat Taira. But guys, you know how MMA math work out. It always work out the way, how it's supposed to work out. Like this guy's supposed to beat this guy, he lost, It don't work out the way it's supposed to work out. Like MMA math is like 2 + 2 = 5. 6 + 6 = 13. That's how MMA math is at this point. And style makes fights, fight fans. Style makes fights. Revolve just had that style at the time to defeat a guy, a young upcoming guy like Taira. But Taira is a much improved fighter, man. Can Revolve, if it's a rematch, can Revolve beat Taira in a rematch? Like, that's the question. Taira looked good, man. I love what I seen. And it just wouldn't leave my mind, fight fans. It's like a tumor on my mind. I just couldn't get it out, and I had to come on here and let you guys know that I feel like Taira is Pantoja kryptonite. I know we talking about super fights, Marab versus Pantoja. You know what I'm saying? Pantoja moved up to bantamweight to fight Marab. That'd be a good fight. No. Not just yet. Because we got some guys coming up. We got Joshua Van coming up. We got Taira coming up. And I feel like Taira is the future champ. I feel like he's the future of flyweight, fight fans. That new blood is what we need. You know what I'm saying? I love Pantoja as a champ. We all do. Shout out to Brazil, right? I love Brandon. I love Brandon. Played his little Legos. I love him. You know what I'm saying? Kate, I love Kate. Kate will make a good fight too. He's part of that new blood that's coming up. But fight fans, this guy Taira, you got to be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. He just looked good, man. Got the submission, locked it in. Had the legs around the stomach, around the hips, like locked in, like tight like a G-string around his stomach area, his pelvis area, and he locked that choke in on Parks.
Qui neck crank, attenzione.
Ci prova. Attenzione.
Entrato, mamma provvidenziale.
Incredibile.
So one-sided, fight fans. It was just Taira picking him apart, throwing it kicks, outboxing him. And like Parks did not expect that. Parks was looking like, what in the HELL did I just sign up for? Taking a short notice fight. I should have just stuck to fighting Steve, but hey, Parks will be back. Taira, I feel like he's the future of the UFC. I feel like he can give Pantoja a lot of problems and even beat Pantoja in a fight because he got the grappling. He got all the questions that you want to ask about this guy. Now his last 2 fights, I was like, give him a little more time. I watch him, see how he look, and then I make my decision if he a real problem. But man, after the last 2 fights, I can see the improvements. Boxing flawless. Shout out to his new boxing coach. Boxing skills, flawless. Kicks, flawless. His patience. I like all of it. His movement. He never, wastes shots. He throw a shot, he's landing. It's like with precision. I like that. I feel like this guy a problem. Cardio is good. I don't know if he better handle Pantoja pressure for 5 rounds, but hey, I think he can hang it up with him, man. I'm so excited about flyweight. Fight fans, I hope you enjoyed the fight last night. Stay tuned for me and Rich Ali fight announcements podcast we did talking about the Tom Aspinall's versus Sarah Gunn. We talked about Alex Pereira rematch against Nikolaev. Marab versus Corey Sandhagen. And then Khalil Roundtree Jr. versus Prohaska. You know, the Dragon Ball Z character in Prohaska. You know, I'm glad he cut that thing off his head. But fight fans, yeah, stay tuned for that. We got much more to come. You wonder. I know.
And you know this.